and the practical implementation of your downcasting. And next session, I will go for the covariance. I will take two interface. I will take two class. And I will try to provide the compatibility between interface-based inheritance, and they will give me compile time error in a old version of framework. So framework 3.5 or 4.0 introduced the covariance principle for providing the runtime compatibility, runtime polymorphism compatibility between interface-based inheritance. Now I'm moving for the practical for the V-table concept and downcasting. I don't want any software, first of all. If you want to become a developer, move with the rough. Do practice with rough. It's a rough and tough. Then you can open the ID for simplified your task and save your time. It's called development time. So class, employee, same example. Manager is of employee type, manager. And base class of every class is object, everyone knows, fine. So public, virtual, void, testing. And also take Sandeep, a virtual function. Okay, sir. So let me have one more function, not declared with a virtual. Void debug. Copy and paste both function and do provide to the give a function name called deployment. Maximize your class. Include the namespace using a system. It's a good way of practice, fine. And just go for writing console.write line employee. No testing. Just copy, Control C. Now overwrite. May or may not. They don't force to overwrite. My team sure knows how to debug the application. They don't know, doesn't matter. So may or may not, they don't force you to overwrite. Control C. Yes. No. So employee is small. Employee obj new manager. Definitely. Manager is compatible to employee because why it is compatible? Sir, please. Manager is from employee. Manager is a extended version of employee. So no casting takes place explicitly. It's implicit cast. Fine. So there is the assignment operator. Now we write here obj dot testing. But this obj this time, last training, last session, last recording, obj is a virtual table pointer reference. It is pointing the V table of manager, not the V table of employee. Runtime polymorphism. It resolves at runtime. It resolves at runtime. Okay. But compiler will set up the V table at compile time. But resolve at runtime. Resolve at runtime. So obj will resolve to know this testing function will be called from the V table of manager, not a V table of employee. Okay, okay. Got it. Save this program, Sandeep. So I'm saving this program in F drive, taking the A folder and giving a name called runtime polymorphism.cs. R.cs. Come to developer command prompt. And so extension does not matter in case of C#. You just follow the convention, otherwise it does not matter. Let's go for F drive. CD A C# compiler and file name is R. So I should get the message, change Sandeep message. Go for manager testing. And where is your main? You haven't taken the main. So close this function and define the main. The main is a thread. Main is a daemon thread. Main is a primary thread. If you don't give a thread to a program, how you can go for memory allocation? A thread execute your program, then memory allocation comes. So for the execution, thread is needed. And for the memory allocation, new is needed. Okay. So this program, single thread and one object. Okay, so, and the function called deployment is a additional function for manager class, not concerned to his base class called employee. Change message, manager deployment. He knows deployment. Now save the program. So main is closed. Class close. Save. Come back. Compile. Line number 26 is giving error. Good. Line number 26. So go to edit and to find 26. Thank you. Save, come back, compiled. Assembly is made, exe is called assembly. You wanna see dir r.exe. It's assembly. And by the metadata, you can get a details. If you want to go for getting a details of exe, just go for ILDSM, intermediate language deassembler. You can break exe and go to F drive and go to A. A and move to exe. And now look at Sandeep has taken two classes, manager and employee. So manager is having a base class called employee and employee is having a base class called object. Can you show me? Yeah, I can show you. Eight. Oh yes, every class is having a base class called object and defined within the MS Corlib library. It's a root library, right? No problem. Constructor is private, not for you, for the CLR level, true. So every class is having own default constructor. So don't say constructor is a basically not return the value. It does not return value to you, but return to CLR. Okay. So your father has called to someone. So for me, there is no return type, but to father, there is a return type. So run the program. So I'm getting manager of testing. But I have overridden this method. And if I don't overwrite, then in this case, the V table of employee class will be called. Then the V table of employee class will be called. The V table of employee class will be called. Fine. That's very true. It's a method hiding because intentionally you have to mark the method as a new. Forget that one and go for R. Oh, yes. So if you don't override, then V table of employee class will be called. Okay, I got it. Override. And if you mark this method as a sealed and Sandeep, if you mark method as a sealed, you can't override this method. You can't override this method in a derived class. Definitely, when you make a subclass of manager, you can't override this method. So sealed before class and sealed. Just tell me, Sandeep, can we write a sealed without override? So no, never. Can you show me? So we can write now. So look at error. Look at error. And if you write something here, override them. If there is no stress, there is no thought process during a training. It's not a class. I don't believe it's a class. It's a wastage of time. Look at sir. There's no error. The sealed is a keyword you can place before the class. Sealed is a keyword you can place before the function. No. Sealed is a keyword you can place before the function when the function mark as a override. Then this method, it means then a derived class, they can have the derived class, but they don't want to inherit. Extend that feature. You don't want extendability. Stop extendability. Okay, I got your point. But Sandeep, base class intentionally. Suchi father comes from Meerut and see the daughter in Sweden. See what my daughter is doing there. Besides of doing office, come back to house, fine. He is a father. He's a world. Every base responsibility to know what my child is doing. Definitely. So base class intentionally wants to call the derived class non-identical function. Base class wants to call the derived class non-identical function. I don't think so. Compiler will allow implicitly to call. So in this case, we have to go for conversion. So now deployment, look at deployment is basically a function of manager, no concern to the employee, but you are my son, you are my daughter. I should know what you are doing. So sometimes I want to go. I know it's illegal to go, but sometimes I need to go. Okay. So in this case, do one thing, write this one, And right now I'm casting obj intentionally to manager. It's called manager. Okay. Then dot. Then you can call the function called deployment. Deployment. This is called downcast. So overall, I'm casting this object to manager type. Because manager is cast to, because manager is from employee, not employee from manager. Employee will have own base class. The Suchi can compatible to father, but how father can compatible to Suchi? Because the father of Suchi will compatible to his own father. Okay, I got your point. This is called downcast. This is called downcasting. And this is basically called upcasting known as runtime polymorphism. And covariance, apply IEnumerable at this point, apply IList this point, you will get a compile time error in old version of Feng-Hua. You have to go for out keyword for compatibility. Out. They will assign first, assign. They will do compatibility, they will assign first. What is out? They assign first. So they maintain the preserve, they preserve the value, fine, they preserve the value. So they assign first, then they can go for providing the compatibility. Okay, got it. And suddenly, what about contravariance? Function level. Function level parameter is contravariance. When you go for generic delegate, you go for parameter of generic delegate or parameter of generic interface. You go for contra. So please, Sandeep sir, I'm requesting next time you go for co and contravariance. I promise I will go for. But I just to give you some feed is needed. Now, when you go for providing the runtime polymorphism for inheritance-based interface, you go there. Now run this program. Show me. Comment this one. Okay, sir. And if I go for this one, so it will first give you a derived class function, and this will give you do one thing. Both I want to see. One, I'm calling the compatible function. I'm compatible to testing because I'm also doing a testing, and I'm calling the derived class testing. So overall, runtime polymorphism, you know what it gives you? It gives you, suppose I know better mathematics, I know better mathematics. And my daughter, my son, my derived class, suppose Suchi, she knows better mathematics. The request comes from Dilip, sir, you take my class for today mathematics. You are not basically feeling well, I'm tired, I'm really exhausted. So I'm giving my responsibility to my son, my daughter, she will take your batch. Now Suchi, take the batch for Dilip. That's good. It gives me decoupling. It gives me an option. Poly, it gives me an option. Either I can take a class or she can take a class, but she doesn't know mathematics. Even she is my daughter, she is my derived class, she doesn't know mathematics. It shows she has not extended my behavior. So in this case, there is a tight coupling. Request comes, I will handle. Request comes, I will handle. So look at Amitabh Bachchan and Abhishek Bachchan. This extendability is also good. He's a good actor, good, cute guy, Abhishek Bachchan. But look at base, look at derive. So there's no comparison at all. Both are really good. I appreciate. But extendability is the prime cause for inheritance. Save, but Gavaskar and Gavaskar's son, zero. No extendability. No extendability. Look at, I'm calling first the those method, which is basically overridden. I'm calling the deployment method of manager class, not presently available in your employee. I'm casting explicitly employee to manager, then I'm able to call. This is called downcasting. And is an as operator. How many derived classes compatible to me? If it is this, go for this. So if is operator, first check, then assign. What is as operator? They do both. They check, they sign, they return Boolean to you. So he's not fit. Look, Suchi, you find, sir, I'm giving this task to Pavan sir. He's very senior person in this group, in June class. I said to Pavan sir, I want two candidates. Can you find me two candidates? I'm taking several batches, morning till evening, night. So you do find two candidates for me because you are very close to all the students. Okay, Sandeep sir, I will find two candidates for you. Do you think he works as a is or as operator? He works as a as operator because he will find and he will give it to me. So I didn't find any good candidates for you or this match. Candidates are really good, but not for this profile. Do one thing, Pavan. You find who knows this topic better. Is operator. So is operator only checks. Then they go for conversion. But in case of as, they do both. So as is a simplified version of the is. Okay, I got it. Thank you. So this is the program. Take care.